Okay, we're back, and what we're going to do today is we're doing an update on the Tamiya King hauler. And I had some other video of me disassembling this and getting rid of the old light kit, and I've lost the footage. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. I'm using my GoPro 3, but we're just going to proceed from there. I've taken all the old lights out, took the what I had for an interior out, and we're redoing interior. Took all the old lights off, and what we've got now is a new light kit, and this is the GT Power 4 channel RC lighting system, and this has got two boards, a sub board and a main board. And what happens is when the two boards get close together, the Bluetooth kicks in, and the trailer and the truck can communicate without having to be wired together. So once you get close, the trailer lights start working. So that's pretty cool. Kit's pretty involved. It's got quite a few LEDs for both the trailer and the truck, and a battery pack for the trailer. So we'll get into that when we get a little closer to that part of it. The thing I'm going to do today, in the part that you lost on the first footage, was the interior, and I've assembled the interior, which is this right here, which goes on here some way. There you go. And I built and painted the driver. Well, I built it, my wife painted him, so he's come out pretty cool, and he'll sit on there. And then we've got our dash, which attaches to the truck, and the steering wheel, which I got to finish putting together, but steering wheel, which glues to the dash and stuff. So we painted some of that before we glued it. So what I'm going to do now to get some of these parts out of the way is I'll put this over here for now. I'll bring the truck body, and this dash will attach right here where the windshield screws are. The first thing I got to do is glue this steering wheel column to the truck, and then glue the steering wheel to the column. Alright, so everybody's seen glue before, so give me a few minutes, and let me get my camera right here. Give me a second, and I'm gonna glue this on, and then we'll attach to the inside of the truck, see what it looks like from the inside. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and while we were waiting for the glue to dry, I went ahead and attached this piece back on. This is what mounts the seats, and then the driver will sit in here, and he's supplied with a little bit of this tape put down, and put a small piece on there just to keep him where he belongs. He's where he belongs. Our glue should be dry by now. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and also change these screws out. Y'all know how I feel about Phillips screws, and the Tamiya is just loaded with them. So I put a few stainless steel hex. They're just so much easier to deal with than the Phillips. I'm only going to change out, you know, the ones that are bothering me. I might end up changing these ones out on these steps because I don't like how they look. Get you a closer look here. See, I don't care for the Phillips screw part, so I've got some stainless steel button heads. I think it'll look better there. Just got to figure out my sizes, and I'll change them as we go. Alright, well, this is secure, so let me get this out of the way. We'll get the body over here. Sorry for being all hands, these are in there pretty deep. Now these little Phillips screws here are the, they got the coarse thread. I'm gonna go ahead and just put these back. Really isn't a whole lot to the putting the dash in. And then you want to tighten it up to the against it where it belongs. And don't forget, this stuff is plastic, so you don't want to over tighten it. It'll crack pretty easy. Alright, well, there's the, so you can see it, dashboard and steering wheel. We get this back here, and when we get this on, oh yeah. Get that back on there right. He'll be sitting in there nice and pretty. Alright, well, before we can put all that back together, we got to get all the lights in and electronics back on. Pipes have always been a nightmare to get the body on and off with. Tell you what I think I'm going to do this time is go ahead and take these off. And I'll put them back on after. Well, let me rephrase that. There's an actual bolt on there. So we can't do that because then it won't tighten up. Well, we'll just have to fight through it. This is one of the ones where once you get it together, you don't really take this body off anyway. You can get to the battery and everything right from the back. So unless you got to do some maintenance. I got a few things I need to fix on here. The horns and stuff are getting loose, but I'm not going to mess with them yet until I can get all the LEDs in these tops and mounted in the headlights and the blinkers. So I guess our next thing is going to be the to figure out all our electronics, we're going to have to put our battery tray back on. Let's hope we don't have to do this more than once. Give me a second to put that on and I'll be right back. Okay, well, we got this all together. I'll bring you in for a little closer look. Got the servo part on for the fifth wheel. How that works, that little arm kicks out and hits the automatic legs and comes all the way back and opens the hook and closes it. Alright, well, the next thing we're going to do is get the LED kit out and try and figure that out, and maybe we can get the wiring, maybe not. Alright, well, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I got to admit, I've been working on this lighting system trying to figure it out, and it's a good thing I wasn't recording this, or this thing would have been 2 hours long. These crazy instructions might as well be written in Chinese, but I finally figured it out. I've been trying to figure out, I'm using my 4PLS, how I can do these functions when it's set up for the toggle system. You gotta like hit over in channel 4 3 or 4 times and back the other way to turn the lights on. And if you're running one of these systems on a 4PL, I found out it was very simple. After I figured it out, I just unplugged the 3rd and 4th channel, and now when I turn it on, it goes through a little flashing mode, as you see here, and then when it's set up with them 2 channels unplugged, when it comes on, come on, oh, gotta have the controller on. They have the controller on first, evidently. Okay. When we turn it on, this thing goes through its little flashing mode, which is pairing to the controller. And there we go. There's the headlights, the running lights. When it sits for 6 seconds, the flashers come on. You give it throttle, the flashers will stop. You can go back and forth. So now all I got to do is figure out how to hook this subboard up. This thing also has some flashing modes that I don't really care for. I had to worked on this so long I had to build this little box just to install that switch because it's so hard to hold. But you hit it, and as you can see, they're doing a flash. I think it has 14 different flash modes. I've never been big on the flash thing. Yeah, when the flashing's going on, nothing else seems to. It only does what the flashing says. Can you even see these? Alright, sorry about that. My screen freezed up. I couldn't tell I was still recording. So I got it to where just the lights will stay on all the time. You do, brake lights, you got brake lights, you got regular lights, you got blinkers. And then if it sits for like 6 seconds, it starts to flash. I think I might turn that up just a little bit higher because that flashes pretty quick. But we'll see. So I'm going to try and hook this subboard up now, and hopefully these are already paired because it says a pair connector, and I don't have one. So, or it didn't come with one, so I think they might already be paired. So I'm going to get on this subboard part real quick, then I'll have the two, and we'll see as we separate them if they come on and do what they're supposed to. So until then, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I think I got her figured out. This is the main board. I got my fog lights running, my regular lights running, flashers come on automatically. If you give it throttle, the flashers stop. You can have right and left blinker. And then I even got, there's my brake lights. And I even got reverse lights and a backup horn. The thing also, gonna make a little space here. Here's the subboard. Here's the left blinker, the right blinker, brake lights and backup lights. We got the blinkers. So I finally got it figured out. It took a while, but I got it figured out. So this video is probably getting a little long, so I'm going to end this just at the figuring out of the wire. If you get one of these kits and you have any questions, I can help you a little bit. It took a long time to figure out the wiring. I believe it was originally in Chinese, and then you got to translate it, so that's a nightmare in itself. But I'm going to end this video at this. At least I got the light kit working. Then I can start wiring it up and we'll be all good to go. So that's it for this video. So until next time, please like, please share, and please comment. Alright, bye.